Poe and Pondering, I'm back with another video. I hope y'all all doing well. Yo, let's get straight into it. Make sure that you subscribe to this channel, thumbs up the video, all of that. Support the channel. The Cash App is in the description. Listen, what I'm talking about first, let's get into this whole Diddy situation, right? So Diddy was denied bail. Rightfully so, you know what I'm saying? Let me just say this, you know, for years on out, we've heard so many things about the character of Diddy, and I just felt like the indictment, not to relish in or like delight in anybody's demise, but the indictment brings excitement, because it's just like, finally, you know, he's being, you know, things are moving forward. Because honestly, with those, I know that sometimes they said the feds are slow, but I didn't know what was going to happen with Diddy. I didn't know if they couldn't find anything to, you know, to indict Diddy on, but we definitely knew that the feds was involved. So anyway, he was indicted. The indictment was unsealed today. There's so many different things. I don't even want to read like through all of that because it's late in the day and I'm pretty sure you've already heard of it, right? But just one of the things that just blew my mind was just what was it? Was it the 1,000 bottles or the 100 bottles of baby oil? Like, yo, you want it wet. You want it wet. Like, yo, and then they say it's 12 victims like tied into the whole indictment as well. Like, Diddy is done. He's done. And let me just tell you this, you know what makes me feel bad? It's like, and I say this every time I talk about Diddy and people like him, right? It's like, what do you got to do to get wealthy? Why does it seem like every famous person, not all of them, but it seems like a lot, let me reiterate, a lot of people who are famous and they're wealthy, it's like they're evil on the inside. You notice that? It's like they have some sort of sick, sadistic, and just narcissistic side to them. Do you have to be like that to get to the top, and then it all come crumbling down? You know what I'm saying? So listen, Diddy was denied bail. I thought it was disgusting how his lawyer tried to like say that, you know, the situation between him and Cassie was consensual. His lawyer, I think he's a little slow. Personally, the lawyer got to be a little slow. So he said that there's going to be a bail. He's appealing the bail denial because, you know, Diddy, he came with all of these different offerings, like, you know, $50 million and, you know, just a whole laundry list of shit that he was willing to give up to get up out of there. And the judge pretty much denied it because they said that based on his character in the past that he's like violent. You know what I'm saying? He tried to, what's that girl name? Not Kaylani. Karina or whatever her name is, that was down with dirty money. Like, he was called her like 54 times or whatever, like trying to intimidate her as a witness. Like, Diddy, yo, when I tell you, then he was found, and then when they found him, he was found with pink powder all around him. Like, yo, the sad thing about it is he got an issue. He definitely got an issue. Let me just tell you this, and I'm gonna like just say this, right? When it comes to fame, now, I'm already a reclusive type of person. I'm very like, you know, minimal. Like, I'll speak to people, but I'm very like, you know, just because I know how this goes, right? I know how it goes. You might look at me and think like, oh, you're a small YouTuber, whatever the case may be. But the thing about it is, growing up to get to this age of 41 years old, I knew that I would be doing something one day that I wanted to be proud of who I am. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I wanted to be proud of who I am. I didn't want anybody to be able to come back. The most that a person could say about me is that I stopped speaking to them or they don't like me or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But they can never say anything about my character, about my moral compass, saying like I did something shiesty to them. If anything, I'm a ghost you. I'm a ghost show ass, right? So listen, Diddy found with Tucci all pink powder all everywhere. Like, he's suffering. That man is suffering. And then listen, the sad thing about it is that his kids and everybody is going to lose out, because they said that if they find out if he put anything in the family's name or, you know, children's name, that's all being taken. So it's like, it's the complete shakedown. But listen, when you live like a devil like that, it's only a matter of time before it comes back to bite you. That's why it just, like, to me, I would just feel like this. If I ever got the chance to be rich and famous or whatever, it would be so hard for you to get in contact with me. I promise I would make it like that, because you got to realize every person that you come in contact with, especially if they know who you are and they know your value, they're going to like the thing about it is, it's like, I'm pretty sure when Cassie was going through all of this with Diddy, her husband is one who, you know, kind of got her to do, you know, bring him forward, like, you know, bring him to justice. But the thing about it is, it's just like, her husband, I'm telling you, you look at it like it's all about justice, but her husband knew that it was going to be a bag involved. Why you think they hit him with the request? Like, you know what I'm saying? Cassie got paid off good. She's good. Like, you know, and she's still, you know, a key witness, you know, in this whole indictment. So listen, Diddy is going to get what he's going to get. And listen, I don't even feel sorry for him. May more people like Diddy be exposed in the future. Be exposed. And I hope that his bail gets denied. He needs a taste of his own medicine. You've been out here with this money, you know, trying to control stuff and trying to silence people and doing all of this, and now you up in the jail and you feel like you can't maintain, talking about the whole Epstein thing. No, you need to thug it out. Thug it out. You can do it. Thug it out. Thug it out. Anyway, I want to move on. So Cardi B, y'all know that, you know, I'm talking about Cardi B in a few videos or whatever. Her fans, they be in my comments so mad. Like, listen, you got to understand, like, I'm going to talk and I'm going to talk. And I think that some of y'all even like the commentary because y'all keep coming back. I told this person earlier, they was just like, why are you talking? Blah, blah, blah. And I said, why you come back to my channel? They said, anything with Cardi B's name in it, honey, I'm going to listen to it, whatever. So thank you. Thank you. So just say that. But you can't control my content. Anyway, it came out today. TMZ reported that Cardi B and Offset was sued, right? Now, to me, I'm not putting Offset names in my title. He does nothing for my search engine or anything like that. So I don't put Offset's name in my video. We'll just talk about Cardi B because, I mean, you know, she is the more popular one throughout, you know, in the situation. So anyway, of course, Cardi B came out and denied it, but TMZ reported earlier, they say Cardi B and Offset might have to cough up some money. We've learned that the estranged spouses have been sued for non-payment for the mansion they used for one of their music projects. Oh, for the like what? For the like what song? That's crazy. The flop, the one of the 6 flops that came out this year. So in new court documents obtained by TMZ, the owner of the property featured heavily in Cardi's Like What music video that she disrespected the house, talking about the house was old. Listen, you know what? People get rich in their house, soon they forget. Have I been in places that's been, you know, not upgraded or, you know, outdated or whatever the case may be? Yes, right? But Cardi, let's keep it real. You're from a dirty tenement building in New York City. Stop it. Stop it. Why do these people get money and act like... Anyway, let me continue. So the Like What music video, which Offset directed, is alleging that the twosome lied about their filming plans, leading to the homeowner to give them free use of the mansion, right? So as a plaintiff put in the documents, Cardi, Offset, and their team knew that they have to shell out a chunk of change to film at the prestigious Beverly Hills residence for a music video, right? And, you know, even though I don't like Cardi's music or anything like that, I felt like, you know, the visuals were definitely cheap. We definitely seen a change in Cardi's visuals because Bongos flopped and they put $2 million into the video and they know it didn't go nowhere. So they had to go down cheaper this. And this is why Offset, Off Tiggity is around and, you know, Offset filmed it and they found somebody cheap to edit it. And, you know, like what? All right. So they let her up in this Beverly Hills residence that she tried to disrespect and said that it was outdated. So instead, the reps for the couple told the owner an unnamed client hoped to film a TikTok video at the home. Wow. Based on this information, the homeowner says that he let them use the property, which was previously rented by Justin Bieber, featured in the Logan Paul music video, for basically free, for foregoing the usual short-term rental fee. The owner says that he had known about the music video, he would have not waived the rental cost. And that's crazy, Cardi. You talk about how much you a rich bitch and you do this and you very rich and all of that, right? Why are you trying to duck white? Listen, and it might not even be Cardi B. You know, she may have unwittingly been in this situation, or she, because she was saying like she don't like owing people money and this and that, right? But she also had text messages saying that it was $10,000 and $500 cleaning fee, whatever, right? But it just seems like, I'm gonna wait because I'm getting ahead of myself. So the owner says that had he known the truth, we would have gotten to that. So the home is prominently featured throughout the entire Like What music video. The home that you said that was outdated, you know, if you was a bad bitch like that, you would have got on a set like, nah, set, this ain't it. Nah, set, this ain't it. A bad bitch would have been like, no, I gotta shoot, we gotta wait to shoot the video. Let's find another one. Dig in the crates and find another place to go. But it sounded like budget to me. So it was featured throughout the Like What music video, which has been uploaded to YouTube and has earned over 27 million views in 6 months, meaning Cardi and Offset have definitely profited off the footage. Okay, the owner of the mansion is seeking damages in excess of $35,000. A lousy $35,000. This is what you're talking about, that you will go to court and pay $100,000 for Cardi. Cardi responded saying that she would pay $100,000 not to pay them $35,000. Cardi, that's a crumb off a wafer. Oh my God. So they want $35,000. The lawsuit comes during a trying time for Cardi B and Offset, who just welcomed their third child together, a baby girl, amid ongoing divorce. Amidst their ongoing divorce. So it's been complicated summer for the two, to say the least. We've reached out to Cardi B and Offset, and of course Cardi didn't reach back out to TMZ, but Cardi B went on Twitter, right? So she went on Twitter, and what did the gal say? She said, "We paid them $10,000 in cash to rent the property." Now, if you're the type of person where you say you do wire transfers in this piece, so it's some sort of receipt of payment, why did you do $10,000 in cash? Because whatever. All right. So we paid them $10,000 in cash to rent the property for a whole 24 hours. The same day, 6 a.m. to 6 a.m. the next morning, and we went over by 1 hour, which we paid overage fees to the realtor in March. There was cameras all over, and both realtors and the owners was there the whole time. I got pics and videos of them on set. Now they trying to finesse us, trying to say that we told them that it was a TikTok video, that it was no, she said that it was a TikTok video. Okay, when that was nowhere in the contract, and like they didn't hear the whole song playing and see how long we were shooting. Why would it take us 24 hours to shoot a TikTok? The problem is people want to find loopholes and get over, but iron your best suit, bitch. I'll see you in court. I thought that was funny. She said, iron your best suit, bitch. I'll see you in court. Cardi, is $35,000. Sell one of them Birkins you got, you know? So then she said, and this is not the realtor's fault. They've been trying for months to settle this, and it's just greedy owners with their ugly ass house. A ugly ass house that you was on set with Offset. A ugly ass house that you seen the layout in it, and you went up in it, and you still recorded the video. You ain't really like, you ain't exude that bad bitch that you be trying to give off, trying to make it seem like you call the shots and rah, you know, Cardi B, I'm Cardi B. If Cardi B was that bad bitch that went up in there and seen that outdated scenery, you would have been like, yo, like, we got to find somewhere else. You know what? Thank you for opening up your home to us. But, you know, the aesthetic is a little pathetic, and I'm going to go with something else. And then you would have had your team. You would have put that pressure on them. Like, listen, I need a house. I need something nice, whatever. Right. But see, y'all relied on the editing. So like, yo, I just don't get why she had to talk down on their house like that. And then Cardi B posted all of these screenshots, whatever. You know, she's legendary for doing the screenshots. And then she tweeted TMZ and said, not so fast, receipts below, don't make me put my litigation wig on. You know what I noticed when it comes to Cardi B? When it comes to Cardi, whenever she's addressing white blogs, see, she won't go hard on TMZ because she don't want it to be a snowball effect of them posting negative news on her all the time. It ain't even TMZ fault. Now, if this was a black blogger, some random girl or some random boy just posting it, she would have quote tweeted, took it so deep in it. And what I really don't understand, and I can't say it enough, Cardi, right? And this is on some real you just gave birth to a baby girl, right? You know, when certain things happen in your life, like certain like life-changing things, like a baby is a big deal, right? Cardi was even on her page when her fans was like showing concern in regards to her you know, moving around and doing so much, you know, working out and just trying to like be fit or whatever. They had some concerns. So listen, this is what they said in regards to that, and then I'm going to wrap up my thought. So she said, so they had some concerns. They said it's barely been a week. The pressure that the music and the women in the music industry are in or whatever. So Cardi said, this is my third baby, and postpartum is a little different from my first two. And also Cardi admitted in here, I knew, listen, we're going to talk about what Nicki Minaj said about her for when she had her first baby and was trying to throw hands at Harper's Bazaar. So this is my third baby, and postpartum is a little different from my first two. I'm not doing heavy lifting, no muscle straining, squatting, none of that, just cardio. Sometimes to avoid postpartum depression, you got to keep your mind busy. So for me, that's work and staying active. But you know what's funny? Y'all dragged me down when I gained 15 pounds because I was 5 months pregnant. But now y'all fake concerned and want to talk about pressure. Y'all said I was pregnant to avoid work, and now y'all see that I'm still adding into something else. So yeah, I'm taking this personal. But for me, it's just because either way, y'all gonna have something to say. Okay, so that's what she had to say. Now, one thing that I wanted to circle and highlight in here, she says sometimes to avoid postpartum depression. This is how I knew that she was going through something. This is why the 2 years ago when she had her son and she had a birthday party like right after, I was just like, what is wrong with this girl? Like, womb, Punana still open. And she on the treadmill trying to like show that she getting it in. And I'm getting back to the work. I'm getting back to the bag. Cardi, let me tell you something. Live your life to impress yourself only. It's like you always trying to be out here and trying to just you wilding for respect. That's a statement. That's a saying that I'm used to. You wilding for respect. So then the person was just like, they didn't mean any harm. And Cardi was like, totally, babe. And I do agree about society and pressure. I just was never the type to care about snapback after birth. I don't know what it is about this time around, but I have this burst of energy where I want to do everything. Yeah, you see that all of the rap girls is eating it up and how you're basically doing nothing. You see how they eating it up and you're basically doing nothing. That's what it really is, with Cardi. But yeah, that just really answered my the whole situation where Nicki was saying like, somebody get this girl help. Nicki was sincere when she was like, let's get this girl help. Let's, somebody help her. Like, running up in events weeks after you had a baby. Cardi, listen. But listen, all in all, I think that Cardi should pay the people for that home. Yes, pay them. Cardi is $35,000. Just pay them. Maybe it was a misunderstanding. Give them their money. $35,000 is nothing. You should be able to scale that off like nothing. Like it's nothing. You understand what I'm saying? So listen, I want you to get in the comments. Let me know what you think about what I talked about in regards to Diddy. I ain't want to deep dive into it's almost 10 o'clock at night. I ain't want to deep dive into that because I know that y'all been hearing about it the whole day. I just really wanted to come and give my thoughts and my opinions off top. I'm happy that, the indictment took place. Diddy was arrested. No bail. His lawyer is delusional, talking about Cassie's involvement, all of that. He's just delusional. I couldn't believe what I was hearing out of his mouth. But guess what? When a lawyer is supposed to pretend and they're supposed to like make it seem like they, that they have their best interest at heart for you, even though they know that you're going to lose, they have to do things like that, right? So we're going to see what happens at this bond appeal tomorrow, the appeal hearing for the bond. We'll see what happens. Also, let me know what you think about Cardi B being sued and how she's handling $35,000. See, I didn't even know the exact dollar amount. I thought it was going to be something like that they was trying to get damages. All it's like, it was $35,000. You should have she said that she would pay $100,000 just to show them that they're not going to get $35,000. Is that wise? That's not wise at all. Potent Pondering, never pandering, never panhandling. Make sure that you follow me on Twitter at Potent Pondering, on Instagram at Potent Pondering, on TikTok at Potent Pondering, same name as here. Make sure that you support the channel. The Cash App is in the description. I'm up out of here. Peace.